Welcome back to the Cincinnati Bengals franchise here in Madden 2005. It's time for training camp. Can this team get back to the AFC Championship game and win it this time? Rudy Johnson like, yes, we can. We're going to upgrade his break tackle from 94 to 96. Nate Webster had a fantastic season last year, got snubbed from the Pro Bowl. He's trying to make sure that that does not happen again. He's 86 overall. We're going to upgrade his tackling. Now he's 88 overall. BJ Montana, our first round pick, it was kind of a lackluster, that's the word I'm looking for, lackluster draft, but BJ was our first round pick. Danielson might be our most interesting prospect. We do not need a receiver, but he goes 6'5", 220, and he has 90 plus overall speed. So yeah, we're going to try to use him as much as possible here in the preseason. Just force feed him and try to get him to develop as quickly as possible. Carson Palmer headed into year number 3, 94 overall after we done upgraded him. Hutchinson is going to be our new backup quarterback. John Kitna is now in Pittsburgh, and Hutchinson, as of right now, is 73 overall. We're going to upgrade his accuracy. He's 75 overall now. For the preseason, our main starters on offense, they're only going to be playing in the third preseason game. Everybody else is going to get playing time. At safety, BJ Montana will get the start. He's going to play the majority of the preseason. Rudy Johnson will not see too much of the field. The rest of our defense, they will. Even Nate Webster and Justin Smith. I want to get these guys a good look, a decent look with some of the starters out there. All right, so preseason game number 1 is versus the Chicago Bears. The Bears, we got Hutchinson going to get that thing to Chris Perry. Chris Perry, as of right now, is 80 overall. We're going to try to make sure that he can develop as much as possible. There goes Danielson, his first catch. Again, we drafted him in the later stages of the draft, but I think he has some talent, some physical traits that we can utilize. That run play goes backwards. We fumble it. They give the ball to Thomas Jones. We shut that down, so we're going to give him a field goal to start the preseason off on defense. So not a bad start for our defense. We gave him a short field. We only surrendered 3 points. Rex Grossman throws it. That pass caught, and here come the Bears. In the second quarter, Grossman lighting it up. They're going to beat Walker, the ex-New York Giant, who we signed in the offseason, got beat like he stole something. But there goes Chris Perry, 30, 25, and gets down at the 24-yard line. Gonna give it to him again, weaving through traffic, and then Urlacher tees off on him. The all-pro middle linebacker lays the lumber. The ball is loose. He recovers it. Here comes the Bears. Montana can't bring down David Terrell, and now they're inside our territory. Grossman throws it quickly. Caught by Terrell there, brought down by James. That's going to set up another field goal opportunity. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So we find ourselves down 13. Now we have our backups in on defense. They give it to the A-train. Anthony Thomas up the gut. They run it with him again, and that's going to result in a first down. Now they're going to go to the air, and that's a perfect pass, and that's a touchdown. So the Bears are up 20-0. Walker is back there on the kick return, and he coughs it up, and we can't even get a look at our offense because we can't hang on to the ball. Thomas goes up the gut. We shut that down. Another field goal is up, and another field goal is knocked home. The Bears are up 23. So now there goes Kajana Carter, the one-time first overall pick of the Bengals, is now back in year number 11. And we're going to try to just give him a chance to, get some more money and, retire happily as a Bengal. That pass is a good one to TJ Houshmandzadeh, and that's going to result in a first down. Stepping up in the pocket, taking a shot deep, and that pass is overthrown. So we might need to sign another quarterback if something happens to Hutchinson, as that pass gets broken up. So I saw enough of our third-string guy. Hutchinson's going to get the rest of the playing time this preseason. Going to try to upgrade him as much as possible. We will, if again something happens to Hutch, I think we might have to go into the market and find another quarterback. So there will be no Carson, no Chad in this one, but we will be seeing J-Dog, Justin Smith, Michael Strahan, and Jeremy Shockey. And Eli Manning, who got hurt versus us, week 16, I believe, missed the postseason, missed the Super Bowl, but now he's back and he's healthy as he finds Amani Toomer, and they beat their ex-teammate Walker on that pass play. And then Webster laying the lumber there. Manning throws it. That pass caught by Toomer, and that's going to result in a first down. They run the ball with Tiki Barber, and we shut that down. Justin Smith got there first, and Webster cleans him up They got to set up for a field goal. Kick is up, kick is good. Can we get a look at our offense, please? Gonna throw this one. Caught. Danielson coming through. Nice catch there. Drag route with all that speed is going to be deadly. Makes another grab there. Third down and inch. Give it to Chris Perry. Picks up the first down by the hairs of his chin. We're down by 3 to start the second quarter. First down and 10. We're going to run the ball, Perry. And Perry is loose. Patient running to the 20, 15, 10, and then knocked down at the 11-yard line. Second down, going to fire it. That pass caught by Kelly Washington down to the 1. Perry gets the carry here, and he finds the end zone. So we score our first touchdown of the preseason, our first points of the preseason. Manning letting it fly deep to Ike Hilliard. Delta O'Neal, that coverage was dreadful, and the G-men are back up by 3. Hutchinson has a wide open Chad. He was dressed. He stepped on the field. Get your butt out of bounds. We can't have no injury. He's still in the ball game. Going to go with Danielson, though. Again, we're going to try to force feed him to this hyper drive, his development. Looking for Chris Perry. That pass is caught when he picked up the first down, got close to it, and they said he got it. So first and goal, Perry. Touchdown. And now it's 14-10. We get the ball. We're going to get that thing to Kajana Carter. Picks up a decent gain there. 4th and 3, going to go for it. Looking for one guy, number 81. Danielson makes another catch there. Move those chains. Third down and 14. That pass is caught by Danielson. Sets up 4th and short. Going to go for it again. And we're looking for him again, and he can't hang on to it. Again, all the physical attributes you would want, but his hands are an issue, and B.J. Montana guy ran over. The guy just caught the ball. We go for a hit stick. You're supposed to knock that football out of there. Now we get beat for a touchdown, and the secondary for the second unit ain't looking too good. I mean, our first unit wasn't looking that good either. Perry to the left side makes a catch there. That's going to result in a first down. Hutchinson's looking good. I think we have a backup that can replace John Kidner. That pass caught by Danielson as well, and that's going to be a first down. So third down and 8. Hutchinson looking. Danielson makes the catch, and we're inside the 5. Second down and goal. Quick pass caught by Kelly Washington, and we're going to walk about here with our first win of the preseason. Hutchinson, not bad at all. 1 touchdown, 18 of 24. Chris Perry had another solid game. Danielson, 8 receptions, 78 yards. But now it's time to let our starters get in the action. We're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers next. It just so happens that we're playing the NFC North this season in our schedule. So we're going to be taking on the Bears and the Packers and the Lions. Oh my. And, of course, those Minnesota Vikings. So let's see what Chad and Carson can do. Palmer looking downfield and go to Peter Warrick, who made it to the Pro Bowl last year as well. Chad Johnson was a couple of touchdowns away from having the Triple Crown being his. That pass caught by Rudy Johnson out of the backfield, and Rudy looking good. And Carson Palmer 2 of 3 so far today. Chris Perry gets the carry there, and that's going to result in a Cincinnati Bengals first down. Give it to Perry again. Going to turn the corner, and the running looks good. I know it's preseason, but our running looks really, really good. We can have a very, very good year on the ground. We had a good year last year on the ground with touchdowns, as Rudy Johnson made it to the Pro Bowl, scores a touchdown there. He led the league in touchdowns. However, the yardage, especially in the first half of the season, was a little bit underwhelming. Favre looking downfield. And that pass caught by Ferguson. He got away from James, and he's getting away from everybody as he crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Packers, 7-7 now to score. Going to throw it to Rudy, and Rudy Johnson going to pick up a first down by the hairs of his chin. Look up downfield for Chad. Makes the catch here. And he's going to work his way upfield, brought down by Al Harris. 1 catch, 13 yards from Chad Johnson. Rolling left is Palmer. Looking for Chad is Palmer. He hauls it in. And Chad Johnson's up to the 30-yard line with another first down for the Bengals. Taking a shot deep to Chad. And hey, it's preseason for everybody. If that was a regular season game versus the Steelers or the Browns or the Ravens, I probably would have lost it. But here in the preseason, it's A-okay. Get those drops out of the way now. Ferguson has 1 reception for a touchdown. Breaks the tackle. He has 1 return for a touchdown as well. Just right up the gut on the special teams kickoff unit, and he took that thing to the crib, broke 1 tackle, and said sayonara, chucking up the deuces. Palmer looking for Warrick. Warrick makes the catch there, and we have ourselves a first down. First down and 10 for Palmer. Dropping back some more, going to get sacked. You hate to see that because we do not want our prized possession getting hit. That pass will be broken up. And we got to get the ball back to the Packers. Brett Favre has it. Pump faking his Favre. Throwing it to Ford. And Ford can scoop. Looking like Antonio Freeman from back in the days. Going to take it to the crib. What is happening with our defense? Palmer looking downfield, going to find Warwick yet again. And we know we can play in some shootouts with this receiving core and with this quarterback back there throwing it. We got Rudy Johnson open. He makes the catch. And we're inside Green Bay's 40-yard line, 9 seconds on the clock. And then, I think that's pass interference. Sharper was absolutely assaulting my receiver. And we threw the ball anyway, and it gets picked off. So now we're going to bring in our backups. They have theirs in as well. Marshall, he's going north and south. And good thing your boy's not afraid of contact with the kicker. So now in that quarterback is Johnny Williams, 3rd-round pick out of Tennessee. And that is not a very good drive for him. Gonna throw this one deep to Danielson, who has speed, but we cannot catch up to that pass. Now we're looking for TJ, and that's not a very good drive there for us either. So Johnny Williams and the Packers are back on the field. Amon Green lines up to his left. Gonna find Ferguson, who's been doing work this game. Makes another catch down the 1st down. Williams has it, and Johnny Williams throws it. That pass is caught. He is 67 overall, 94 3-power, 82 throw accuracy, and that's not bad. Because our #1 pick, B.J. Montana, is 68 overall. So to get this quarterback in the 3rd round, maybe you found the heir to the throne when Brett Favre decides to retire and come back and retire and come back and then get shipped out. That pass caught by Danielson again. This one's going to be caught by T.J. Houshmandzadeh. Looking downfield is Hutch. Going to throw that thing to Danielson again. And again, we're going to force feed his development. You feel me? Last play of the game. And when I was playing it, I did not realize that was the last play of the game. Obviously, it's the preseason. I play on 3-minute quarters. I could have swore it was the 3rd quarter, but no, it was the 4th. And I was like, to my surprise, the game was over. And I was like, well, that's going to be hard to explain to my guys, but hey, I just did it. So Peter Warwick and Chad Johnson, hopefully we do not have to use them no more. Carson Palmer has definitely done so. Rudy Johnson definitely done so. I think he might have got some 3rd down run in our last preseason game versus the Detroit Lions. They have the #2 overall pick at quarterback, Terrell Young. He is 77 overall, 96 throw power, 77 throw accuracy, but he is backing up Joey Harrington. That pass caught by TJ, and I've been very impressive with Hutchinson. I thought that we could take a step back at backup quarterback, losing John Kitna. Obviously, Kitna's still the better quarterback, but Hutchinson will be a very, very good #2 in case something happens to our guy, Carson Palmer. Hutchinson, he kept Tom Brady on the bench, right? I believe it was him. Chad Hutchinson, I believe it was him. Or was it Hanson? Maybe I'm tripping. Forget what I'm saying. Hutchinson gonna fire that thing. That pass caught by T.J. Houshmandzadeh, and then Perry coughs it up, and the Lions recover it. So again, a very up and down preseason, I would say, for Chris Perry. He's had some big runs, but he's had some fumbling issues as well. 3rd down and 7. Bryson gets the carry, gets away from B.J. Montana, who I think is a couple of years away from seeing the field as a starter. But we'll see what happens, because with the way we do things in the offseason, we might have to fast track some of these guys. Harrington has it with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. That pass caught by Jones, and that's going to be a chain mover. 10 seconds to work with. Harrington surveys the field, throws it up top, broken up by James as they try to get the ball to Roy Williams. Young with the hold. The kick is on its way, but the kick is no good, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. That rhymed. Anyways, we are going to have our first look at Terrell Young, and he does a beautiful job of handing the ball to Bryson, who breaks a gang of tackles, is going to take it to the crib. High stepping from the 10, touchdown Detroit, and that's the 1st point of the ball game. Hutchinson looking for Kelly Washington, picked off by Bryant, and the woes on the offense continue. They get the ball to Bryson again. Look at the blocking. That was absolutely executed flawlessly. And that's a touchdown for Bryson again. 4th quarter action now. Hutchinson looking downfield for T.J. Houshmandzadeh, who he brought back on a 1-year deal. And that was after the free agency period. Nobody wanted him, so I was like, hey, we'll take him. So we run the ball with Kajana Carter, gets it to the end zone. They get the ball to Kevin Jones. We shut that down. So we have no timeouts left. 35 seconds on the clock. And Hutchinson's going to throw this ball to Manning. One problem, he plays for the Lions. Dan Manning, 71 overall, 3rd round pick. 6 foot, $197 from Florida State. He's only playing corner because, one, it's the backup sim, but because Dre Bly is out for the season, and Dre Bly's line was actually pretty darn good. He was a Bronco. No, he's a Ram, Lion, then Bronco. And him and Champ Bailey, especially like Madden 09, 360 days online, that was a very, very good cornerback duo, if my memory serves me correctly. But we go 1-3 in the preseason, not great. Only a couple of guys got upgraded. Chad Hutchinson, he goes from 75 to 77 overall. Chris Perry from 80 to 81 overall. And Danielson, although we force-fed him, no movement there for him, but he does have 90 overall speed, which I love. And then BJ Montana, he did not get upgraded either. First game of the season will be versus the Jaguars, followed by a game versus the Patriots, Ravens, Bears, Texans, Browns, Packers. Then our bye week at week number 8. Then the Steelers, Lions, Titans, Colts. Then the Chiefs. Then we play the Vikings, the Browns, the Steelers, and the Ravens to end the season. So a very good schedule, a very entertaining schedule, but I think that our hands will definitely be full this year. Our first matchup is versus the Jaguars. Even as far as the overalls are concerned, our offense is outshining their offense, their defense better than ours, our special teams better than theirs. Hope to see y'all for the first game. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.